So I call this car 328 even though it's a 316. It's the same car we had on the lift with a video. Car was restored a couple of years ago, completely repainted, engine swapped with a 2.8 liter inline six. As I mentioned before, the paint work is nothing short of amazing. I mean, it's a great quality paint work. You can tell it was all done at the same time. There are no different shades of colors or anything like that. It is really nice. I mean, it is exceptionally nicely done all the way around. I don't know if any body work was performed when the car was repainted, but again, if it was done, it was done in a superb quality. You don't see any bondo, you don't see any sandpaper marks or anything like that. The only really thing that gives it up is right here around the muffler. I think what happened is this car being a 316, it had a cutout for just one exhaust, and when the car was swapped, when the engine was swapped, they also changed the exhaust and they had to make this bigger, and this could have been done a little nicer, but that is the only area that you can really tell it wasn't done as nice as the rest of the car, because the rest of it is super nice. The interior is also pretty nice. We'll show that. There are some little issues on these seats. Again, not uncommon. We do have a set of leather sports seats that we thought about installing in this vehicle. We may sell them to the next owner. We'll see. They have to be reupholstered, but they're sports seats that may probably fit this car better than these original cloth seats. The dash looks pretty good, although it does have small cracks right here. That's about it. And the rest of the car is nice. The headliner has been replaced, although not by us. It was all done during the restoration. Another thing we've noticed is there are brand new brake pads all around. There are some new suspension components on the car. Now the tires look decent as far as the tread depth, but they are slightly dry rotted, so they probably would have to be replaced. I don't know if the next owner will want to keep these wheels on the vehicle. They look okay. The front wheels rub slightly when you turn. Another thing we've noticed is some of the controls on the cluster do not work, which I think is pretty typical when you do an engine swap. All your vitals are working. The engine temperature gauge works, RPM counter and a speedometer as well as odometer, they all work. Battery charging works as well. But like the brake pad sensor or the ABS, that stuff doesn't, which I don't know if that makes huge difference or not. The cluster shows, I believe, about 290,000 kilometers. On these cars, it's hard to tell if it's original cluster or not. We know the engine itself has about 90,000 miles. That's what we know. That's what we were told by the previous owner. And again, we purchased 4 cars from the same guy, so we had a good report with him. Sharp car, very quick, and I don't really think it needs much in order to be a daily driver. Maybe new tires. Okay.